MC Ren was a rising star before he stepped foot inside the high school halls and even after Ice Cube left NWA. Lorenzo Gerald Patterson, better known by his stage name MC Ren, is an American rapper, songwriter, and record producer from Compton, California. Ren was recruited to join the NWA in 1988 while still in high school. He was a strong presence on the group's landmark album Straight Outta Compton later that year and also wrote several tracks for Eazy-E's solo debut, Eazy Does It. Following 1991's Niggas for Life, NWA disbanded acrimoniously, and Ren stuck with Ruthless Records, kicking off his solo career with the 6-song EP, Kiss My Black Ass, in 1992. In 1986, Eazy-E and Dr. Dre met rapper Ice Cube, who had found local fame with his group CIA. Eazy-E had at that point just founded Ruthless Records and requested Ice Cube to write a song for a group called HBO. So a song titled Boys in the Hood was written but was rejected by the group, so Dr. Dre convinced Eazy-E to do the song. Boys in the Hood became a local hit and sparked a collaboration between the trio. They decided to start their own group called NWA. DJ Yella and Arabian Prince were added in 1987, before the release of their compilation album NWA and the Posse. The album was, however, largely ignored, and Arabian Prince left the group the next year. MC Ren was first signed as a solo artist to Eazy-E's Ruthless Records while still in high school in 1987. However, when Ice Cube went to study for a year, Ren was asked to write songs for Eazy-E's debut album, Eazy Does It. After having written almost half of the album, MC Ren was added to the group, and they immediately started on the NWA album Straight Outta Compton. In only 4 weeks and with a budget of $8,000, the album was finished and released in the summer of 1988. 1 month after Straight Outta Compton, Eazy-E's solo debut, Eazy Does It, was released. The album was dominated by Eazy and MC Ren was just a guest rapper. But behind the scenes, it was a group effort. The music was handled by Dr. Dre and DJ Yella, while the lyrics were largely written by MC Ren, with contributions from Ice Cube and the DOC. Following Ice Cube's departure from the group in 1989, NWA quickly released the EP 100 Miles and Runnin'. Ice Cube, who by then had released his debut solo album, avoided mentioning his former group mates. However, NWA would diss Ice Cube on their EP, in the title track and the song Real Niggas, accusing him of cowardice and questioning his authenticity, longevity, and originality. All lyrics were written by MC Ren, with contributions by the DOC. The group's second full-length album, Niggas for Life, was released the next year. Selling 954,000 copies in the first week, it became the first rap album to enter #1 on the Billboard charts. This album would become the group's final, seeing that Dr. Dre left the group over money disputes with the manager, Jerry Heller. According to MC Ren, it was a common opinion that Heller was the one receiving his due. In 1990, MC Ren produced the whole debut album for his protege group CPO, titled To Hell in Black. The group consisted of CPO Boss Hogg, DJ Train, and Young D. After the release of their debut album, the group split up. CPO Boss Hogg went on to have a semi-successful solo career, featuring on high-profile albums by NWA, Dr. Dre, and Tupac Shakur, while DJ Train stayed with MC Ren. As NWA no longer existed, MC Ren started recording his first solo release, titled Kiss My Black Ass. The 6-track EP was entirely produced by DJ Bobcat, except for one track, which was produced by MC Ren himself. Released in the summer of 1992, the EP was an instant hit, both commercially and critically. Despite minimal promotion and no radio play, the EP went platinum within 2 months. It is also credited as the first EP ever to go platinum. Following the release of Kiss My Black Ass, MC Ren was set to play the role of AWACS in the violent crime drama Menace to Society. However, Ren turned down the role for unknown reasons, and the role was later given to MC8. In 1994, MC Ren reunited with former NWA member Eazy-E after 2 years of not talking to each other in their duet, The Motherfuckin' Real. It was produced by DJ Yella, with MC Ren himself co-producing. The song was recorded 2 weeks before Eazy-E's death. MC Ren soon fell on hard times when both DJ Train and Eazy-E died before the release of The Villain in Black. The album, which was released in early 1996 and represented MC Ren's first attempt at imitating the G-Funk sound of Dr. Dre's The Chronic, was not well received by critics. It was also heavily criticized for what many saw as MC Ren's pandering to gangsta rap and toning down the socio-political content found in his earlier efforts. The album debuted at number 31 on the pop charts, with the first week's sales of 31,000 copies. By the next month, it had sold 131,000 copies, a significant decrease from his earlier releases. Before leaving Ruthless Records, Ren released Ruthless for Life in 1998, which proved a small comeback, selling moderately well. The album features fellow NWA members Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, RBX, 8 Ball, and MJG, among others. This was the first time MC Ren worked with new producers. By the end of 1998, MC Ren had left Ruthless Records. In 2015, Patterson stated that he had been working on his second EP, titled Rebel Music, and released 2 singles, the title track, Rebel Music, and Burn Radio Burn. The official remix for Rebel Music was released in June 2014 and features Ice Cube. On May 22, 2022, he announced the track list for Osiris and released the EP on June 3, 2022. The 8-track EP is entirely produced by The Chill and features guest appearances from Corrupt, Kokani, Cold 187 Ras Kass, and others. Ren enjoyed great success as NWA sold over 5 million records from 1988 to 1991 and became the first gangsta rap group to have an album reach the Billboard #1 spot. MC Ren's net worth as of 2023 is $4 million.